He's just a good old boy who loves burning rubber and driving fast. You're tuned into the Clay Milliken YouTube channel, where you never know what you're gonna see.
Boom, there's the new ride. There's Izzy, look, he's got shorter hair.
It's all gone. Jamo said, just do it, and I said, say no more.
You feel lighter?
Oh, it's great. I love it. I wake up and don't have to do anything. I just put clothes on, I'm out the door. No hat.
It looks good. I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Something new.
All right, y'all, there's the new car. Everybody's been busy getting this thing brand new. They gun blued the chassis, which is cool. You can see all brand new electronics, brand new clutch controller. Y'all have seen us pouring the seat, and I'm about to start putting my seat belts in. Got an engine in here mocked up, bell housings in, rear end, them beautiful Delta 1s. Me and Izzy got nasty parachutes on here. I did say me and Izzy. I didn't say just you. That's our fault. But it's looking good. So we're about to start the driver compartment area, my favorite spot. I talked to you already. Hadn't talked to you.
What's that?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out new head boxes, airlines, and outlets, and
New, right?
stuff.
New stuff. It's awesome. And y'all have not met Jesse yet. What's up, dude?
What's going on? How you doing?
So what are you doing here? What are you doing on the car that I stomp on the loud pedal on?
So basically I'm wearing the kill box.
I know, but overall, what are you gonna be doing this year?
Basically car chief stuff, making sure everybody does their job, making sure that Clay is safe, making sure all this wiring is right. So
It's a lot of it. It's a lot of it. I'm gonna tell y'all, when you start with a brand new car, I mean, let's just look at this. Look at this wad of stuff right here. And that's just a portion of it. But me, I'm slowly getting seat belts done in here. He's now an expert in the IMSA world, though.
certified tire guy.
he's not leaving either.
All right, so they're going to kill me for getting this content, but this is like a fuel tank cleaning process that almost looks like a bad dance.
We don't really know what we're doing.
No. Story of my life.
Let's just hope that's the only time that fuel tank sees that kind of movement.
Yeah. Yep.
What are y'all doing?
Cleaning it.
Cleaning it out with some acetone. It's a brand new tank. Just making sure you're not going to have any miscellaneous particles in there that we don't need.
Stuff floating around. I see parts falling out already. All right, might as well give y'all a rundown of what me and Blaine are doing. So, new belts, new car, and they're important. So basically, you put these in, you can see they're X'd, and I like doing them that way. Some drivers don't. I like doing them that way because it helps hold the Hans in place. And then the lap belts. The problem that we run into is because I have a 29-inch waist, and sometimes when you tighten them, where it's stitched together right here, runs into this. So we've had these, Simpson made them custom for us. And then the other thing with this new seat insert that y'all got to see Dennis Taylor make for us, we're trying to leave a lot of padding on the sides just in case, but we had to open this up right here so that Blaine can get his hand in there to tighten or loosen. And then, so the other thing, we use extra belts that go around my legs, basically under my legs. So instead of just a single strap in the middle, one on each side. Show you underneath here how all this goes. It's not finished. So the lap belt is in double shear. So you got a tab here, and this coming off of the car with a weld-in set of threads. And when it's tight, which is not right now, we're doing it for mock-up, the buckle can still move a little bit, which is what the Simpson wants. And then all of the leg straps, crotch strap, goes here, here, and here, and I hope you can see that. And we'll cut all the excess off, make it all nice and pretty and tidy. And what we were just talking about is, you can see this strap here is super long. So conveniently, being here in Mooresville, we'll take the lap belts over and have them shortened up a bit to make that nice. It's one thing that actually every driver should be picky about, but pretty picky about how I fit in the car. You need to be. At over 6 Gs, you want to be comfortable.
So we were wondering too if, like, towards the end there with our 11 and 12 levers getting mowed off, if we just didn't have enough to help force the bearing out of the way, which you would think the levers would, but we're also cutting down the candlesticks and getting a thinner bearing collar on there, hopefully to give us like another 200 thou movement back, which would be good.
Does that mean we get to run the spacer?
No. We are not running the spacer. Jesse is very much against that. The spacer was needed to get the piston and throw bearing away from the pack because our packs got so tall due to the discs coming in at 400 instead of 375. So we were gaining 75 thou just in how
everything
thick.
was headed back.
Yeah, so then we got to the point where the flag was too close to the primary, so if you ran the spacer, it would have moved the whole cannon back.
Right, and that's what we thought was blowing off our lever.
Yeah, that probably didn't help either, but we're going to a thinner collar on the bearing, so that way we can get that bearing out of the way more, and then the thinner bearing collar will also give us a little more room for the primaries and stuff, so we're not, when he does push the pedal in, we're not bashing the flag off the primaries. And those rat trap springs will help the bearing come back, and it'll be more consistent too on like making sure like when you go in for neutral and come back that the bearing does come back all the way. It starts where you want it to start and doesn't get caught up in anything.
Yeah, me and you did. We checked where I said neutral was, and it wasn't hitting, but it probably was close.
Yes, towards the end of the year, because I went in and I mowed the back of the flag off to give us enough clearance to make it through the end of the year. So now, and those bearing collars were every bit 300 plus thick, and now we're going to a way thinner one. So we didn't have the candlesticks cut down to allow me to run. We had the flags, but the candlesticks got to go up in a lathe and get machined. So that's supposed to happen.
And there's throwout bearings on that Timken order too.
Okay.
Sorry, felt that one slide down. Got it. I might have to undo the other outside ones on the leg ones. Go, go, go. All right. All right. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Yeah, that feels more normal. That look, I can't see it now. It look a little higher up and
Yeah, it looks a little higher up, and it actually seems like it's almost to your left-hand side, just a little bit.
that's how you tighten it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's pull one way or the other.
Copy.
Yeah, you see, like right there.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we need to tighten that.
Oh, yeah.
A little more. All right. Yeah, now I feel it on my hip bone. So, Next question. If we can have these cut off since they're right across the street.
Oh, cool.
What we should do is you figure out where you want to have it cut off with it doubled over, and we'll have them stitch it back up. And we need to make you a hook that you hold in your fingers, and it's got a hook.
Works for me.
Perfect. Cool. All right, I'm in the back part of the shop, just roaming down through here. There is 1 or 2 clutch discs here.
Maybe like 4.
Maybe like 4, Izzy says. And these are all used clutch discs. All right, classically clutch, what are you doing?
So we are getting the discs that we have chosen for our packs this year in order by Rockwell number. So we build our packs based.
What's a Rockwell number?
It's the hardness scale. So it tells us how hard the centered iron is. We have a number on here that comes from Bonifane that we organize our discs by. And the key to consistency is having a consistent overall pack average on a Rockwell number. So we organize our discs from low to high or high to low, and then even out that pack average of the Rockwell numbers so that we can have consistency throughout the year. So right now we have 3 or 4 used discs picked out to run for the year, and we are getting them all in order. So when we are ready to cut them, we can just come to the crates and pick from the forward and work our way back without having to dig for discs that we need.
So, I don't know what you got here, 700, 800, 900 discs sitting here?
About 1,300.
About 1,300, you say?
Yes. Yep, that's what my computer tells me right now. We did a hard inventory a couple weeks ago on every single disc that is in this shop and organized everything, and it's about 1,300.
So we have 6 clutch discs in the car. How many used, how many new, typically?
3 used, 3 new, typically.
Yep. And how many runs do we typically get out of a brand new disc?
We normally get 2 to 3 runs. It really depends on how much the discs wear and their starting thickness. Averages at about 375, and then we will go down to 300 or 290. So depending on how much it wears, if it wears 20 thou every time, we could get 3 and even possibly 4 out of the disc. But every now and then you go out there and smoke the tires and it might only wear 5 or 6, so that just earns you another run on that disc.
Yeah, which is not what we want to do, but it
Right.
happens.
But it keeps the inventory, so it's just all about balance.
So why wouldn't we just buy like super thick disc and you get to run them over and over and over again?
Because of the money. No, I'm just kidding. No, we like to get bigger groupings of discs so that we can learn its personality over time. And then even on its 2nd or 3rd run, its personality may change because as it gets continued heat cycles in it, the properties of the metal in there may change. So we might have a disc that ran really, really well new, and it might run really well for the first used run, but on the 2nd run, it might start to get aggressive because it's been glazed and that the metal that's exposed at that point is angry.
It gets really hot, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just a few hundred degrees.
Yeah, yeah. All right, disc everywhere. Izzy, I didn't understand half of what she just told us, did you?
Me either. Fake it till you make it, baby.
Exactly. I've been doing that for 57 years today. All right, this guy's done got me into something. What do you got me into now?
We're go-kart racing. Go-kart track.
Last time we hung out, we did a little go-kart racing.
Could have gone a little bit better.
Hey, we
it went
finished,
all right,
we
though.
finished 3rd. What are you doing?
I was
Are
going
you
to try to
race with
video
us?
it. Absolutely.
Everybody, this is Elaine. She's really important because that's who sends me my paycheck.
That's right. I take care of everybody.
We got Kaylin's here, Austin's here. Tell everybody who you are. You're new to the
Andrew,
channel.
new to the team. Yeah.
So what are you going to be doing?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
A little bit of
A
everything.
little of everything.
Yeah.
We don't even want to talk to you.
of course not.
Y'all met Jesse.
Big time, yeah.
Y'all know Blaine. He is the LMP2 car specialist.
Tire specialist.
Tire
That's about
specialist.
it, though. And even then, I don't think I'm that good at doing it, so.
We can't get Jimbo to agree to
Whoa,
get on the
sorry.
car. No kart racing for you?
No, I'm too old and fragile.
Well, I thought I heard something about if Cody gave you 3 laps.
No, the more I'm thinking about it, I really need like 10 laps.
10 lap race.
He's a professional.
I'm more worried about Elaine and Kaylin more than anybody.
Women power.
Exactly.
I only race karts, but on dirt, I do it. Well, we both on dirt. I don't know, asphalt screws with me, and the right hand turns, I'm all about the left hand. We'll see how it goes. Let's go with some roundy round stuff.
Right.
Then we'll see.
All right, there they are. Look at there. Of course, Cody's number 1, no surprise. But Elaine in the number 2 spot. And then Austin. Good job, Austin. And look at there. Kaylin, then Jimmy Milliken. Super close, except for Cody. He's on out there. That's pretty cool, y'all. That was a freaking blast. You're a ringer.
I got some competition with Elaine. I'm not so sure. She might have me here in a few races.
Dang, that was awesome.
That's fun.
That was awesome. I think none of us are going to have a problem going to sleep tonight, right?
No, it's a lot of work.
Let me just tell y'all, that dude was just out there playing with all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried. We ain't gonna get into that.
No. What'd you say is when you saw Cody, you just...
I just pulled over. I put my hazards on. Come on by, man. That's all I can do.
No way catching that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He's
Yeah.
fast.
3 times.
Oh, he's so down.
Andrew, what'd you say?
Oh, it was awesome. He was flying.
Yeah, but you said you were going to like follow his line.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
trying to follow him, like not even half a lap in, he's gone. Like, all right.
We backed up that one time to get up with you, and then I was behind you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are racing with the drivers, and then they were gone.
Well, you were quicker than I was.
Yeah, we messed around for a while. It was fun between you and Cody and me, and
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
Blaine
fun.
was in the mix there too. So
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
But she, holy moly,
Straightway?
racer, road racer. Austin too.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but I definitely want to try
We're
it
gonna
more.
get him in a dirt.
I want to buy one at this point. Now that I see that, I'm like,
Dude, awesome birthday present. Thank you.
I hope you had a good time, dude.
Dude, you know after Indy, you know I love it. That's freaking a
Next time we
blast.
come out here, we got to get the shifter cart out.
Oh,
we got to
man.
see what grabbing gears in a cart feels like.
It was a fun deal. Holy moly, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
See a lot of smiles over here. I think everybody had fun. Thanks again, brother. That was fun.
That's all good.
Well, I've made it home from the race shop. I'm back at the shop here at the house. Folks, how awesome is that facility there that Rick Ware's got us working out of? Beautiful place. It's going to be awesome working out of that Mooresville area. Huge difference from what we're used to. Just a lot of it just for the simple fact that there is so many race car things available in that area. I mean, it kind of is Race City, USA. I'm just going to tell you that. Is it Drag Race City? Nope. But there is race car stuff everywhere. I mean, I think I mentioned it in the video about getting our seatbelts custom made right across the street. We talked about Blaine kind of redoing some of the air lines and that sort of thing that the team uses for taking the car apart. Hose place right across the street. I mean, it's just an unbelievable, convenient setup for a race team. Today, for example, while I'm home, they're there trying to get some of the things finalized on the Top Fuel car, the brand new Top Fuel car. Brown and Miller is there. What does Brown and Miller do? They do all the hoses and fittings, the high pressure hoses and fittings on the car. They are at the race shop today. They will lay out that race car front to rear for all the cool, all the lines, and they will make a part number for it. They're crimped, they're not a screw together fitting, and if we need a line, we just call them. There's a part number right on that hose. We call them. It's made for our car. So that is pretty awesome. Just another benefit of being in that Mooresville area around, all the roundy round guys. Like I say, it's not Drag Race Central, but it is Race Car City. I will promise you that. But I know a lot of you asking, what about the team? Who's back? All those sort of things. Well, you saw most everybody. So Blaine, Izzy, Kaylin, Austin, I call them the kids because they're kind of like mine and Donna's kids, that's for sure. And you met Jesse. He is our new car chief. He is in total control of everything happening outside of the lounge where Jimmo, our crew chief, will be tuning the car. Jesse's in charge of everything going on outside. So that Jesse's a huge addition to our team. We're glad to have him. We got a young man named Andrew. Andrew has got some experience. He's joining the team this year. So Jesse and Andrew are new. We've also got, y'all didn't see them in the video because they were at another building or whatever they had going on, but Mr. John Rip and Zane Givens. So basically the only change that we have is Lance left to go tune Doug Foley's car. He had the opportunity to go be, the final say-so, the guy calling the shots on Doug Foley's Top Fuel car, and we love Lance. Zero hard feelings, but Lance wanted to be the guy calling the shot. He wanted to be the crew chief. So Lance is now over with Doug Foley. Talk to him every day, if not every day, every other day, lifelong friend Lance is. So nothing there for any of you to worry or comment about, because if we need something from Lance, we call him. He needs something, he calls us. So team basically stayed the same, addition of Jesse and Andrew. So anyway, back home, hope y'all enjoyed this video, which is a little bit of everything from mainly putting seatbelts in the car. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That might have been a little boring and run on a little long for you, but it's hugely important to me how the seatbelts are in the car. Y'all kind of got to see Izzy and Kaylin dealing with freaking over 1,000 clutch discs, used clutch discs that they were working with, and the go-kart deal. Cody Ware kicked our butt, which we knew he was going to. Cody is an awesome dude. The entire team was phenomenal in setting up the go-kart deal for my birthday, and also they took us to this awesome barbecue place afterwards. As always, folks, so much appreciate you tuning in, commenting. Please share with your friends. We want to get to that 50,000 mark. Getting close to 49,000. When we get to 49, we will do another giveaway. But share it with your friends. That'll make it grow quicker. But as always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.